Yo, what's up, crypto fam? Today we're diving deep into something that's been making serious waves in the crypto space, Hamster Kombat. And let me tell you straight up, this isn't your typical hype train. What I'm about to share might completely change how you view this project. First off, let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, we've seen a ton of projects crash and burn lately. But here's where things get interesting. Hamster Kombat is actually proving itself to be different. While other projects are pulling fast ones on their communities, Hamster Kombat has been quietly building something legit. Let me drop some truth bombs that'll blow your mind. Currently sitting at $0.003, Hamster Kombat is looking like an absolute steal. But here's the kicker. Unlike other projects that just disappeared with people's money, Hamster Kombat has actually been delivering value to its community. Think about it. In a space where rug pulls have become almost daily news, Hamster Kombat stands out for all the right reasons. They never asked for ton transactions, which was the first major green flag. While everyone was busy chasing the next big pump and dump, Hamster Kombat was quietly building their ecosystem. Now let's talk about what's actually happening with the project right now. November has been absolutely massive for Hamster Kombat. They're not just making empty promises. They're actually shipping real products. We're talking about their first external developer game launch, which is huge for adoption. But that's not even the best part. Season 2 is where things get really juicy. They're introducing NFT mechanisms that could completely change the game. Why is this important? Because it's not just another random feature. It's something that could dramatically increase the token's utility and demand. We're talking about real use cases here, not just hype. Let me break down why this matters for you as an investor. At $0.003, you're looking at a project that's 1. Actually delivered on their promises. 2. Building real utility. 3. Expanding their ecosystem. 4. Introducing new features that could drive serious demand. But here's what really sets them apart. Transparency. While other projects are playing hide and seek with their communities, Hamster Kombat has been straight up with their holders from day one. Sure, some people might have lost time waiting for developments, but nobody lost their entire investment like with these other scam projects we've seen. Think about the current price point, $0.003. Now I want you to imagine where this could go once their full roadmap kicks in. We're not talking about empty promises here. We're talking about actual development, actual games, actual NFT utility. This isn't just hopium. This is based on real progress we're seeing. Here's what makes me particularly bullish about Hamster Kombat's future. They're focusing on building a sustainable ecosystem. The external developer game launch shows they're serious about creating a platform, not just a token. This kind of foundation is exactly what you want to see in a long-term project. Listen, I've been in crypto long enough to spot the difference between a pump and dump and a real project. Hamster Kombat has shown all the signs of being in it for the long haul. The way they're methodically building their ecosystem, introducing new features, and expanding their platform. This is how legitimate projects operate. For those of you sitting on the fence about Hamster Kombat, let me put it this way. While other projects are vanishing overnight, these guys are actually building. The current price point could be an incredible entry opportunity. We're talking about a project that survived the storm and is actively developing. The NFT mechanism they're introducing isn't just another gimmick. This could be a game changer for the entire ecosystem. Think about it. NFTs with actual utility in a gaming platform? That's the kind of integration that could drive serious value to token holders. Now, I'm not saying throw your life savings in, but if you're looking for a project that's proven itself legitimate in a sea of scams, Hamster Kombat deserves your attention. The fact that they've maintained their integrity while others were running away with investors' money speaks volumes. Looking at their roadmap and what they've already accomplished, I honestly believe $0.003 could be an absolute bargain. We're not just speculating here. We're looking at real development, real progress, and real potential for growth. Remember, success in crypto isn't just about catching the next pump. It's about identifying projects with real staying power. Hamster Kombat has already shown they're here to stay. While others were busy creating hype and disappearing, these guys were building. The question isn't if Hamster Kombat will grow, it's how high it can go. With their current developments, the introduction of NFTs and their expanding ecosystem, we could be looking at something really special here. This isn't just another token. This is a project that's actually delivering value. So here's my take. If you're tired of rug pulls and looking for a legitimate project with real potential, Hamster Kombat deserves your attention. At $0.003, the risk-to-reward ratio looks incredibly appealing, especially considering their track record and upcoming developments. The crypto space is full of projects promising the moon. Hamster Kombat is one of the few actually building the rocket. Whether you're already holding or considering getting in, remember, this is one of the rare projects that's proven its legitimacy in a space full of scams. Time will tell how high Hamster Kombat can go, but one thing's for sure, they're doing things the right way. And in crypto, that's rare enough to be valuable on its own. Keep your eyes on this one, fam. We might be looking at something special here. And now, before I go, here is a huge shout out to all of my Epic channel members. Muhammad Albada Moyikaura, Enoxon001, Marinov YTube, Okemdichi Mmeze, Behind Wheels, James, Peter Edet, Enger Chukwu Nonso Chioma, Osundeko Sason, Yahaya Haruna Idris, Adi Queen, Jacob Malo, Ekene Okwosa, Sirfathi, Michaela, Akinwala Johnson, Godin Walbe, Damian Dickman, Nick, Angel Phoenix, Ogechi Destiny, Ekwemi Kingsley, Bipolaroid, Alexi Themia, Dotonayeni, Tochukwu Lawrence, Chika Egbo, Benedict Emeka, Ifedigbo Chukwubuka Nduka, Obianuju Purity, Lorena Canaresio, Mohammed Labaran, Jazzy B021, Raymond Sunday, Ihamadu Christopher, Dr. Parasites, Cleavithson Wealth, Ruth Econom, Rada Musa, Easy Blaze, Nicholas Malor, Sir Wills, Misbaudin Raji, Kuris M, Jasper Ibrahim, Joycey, Chiadozi Misirionia, Isa Tahir, Suare Ional, Petri Pikanen, Shulk, Bello Muhammad Jilo, Prince Orji Siokari, Samsonite Amos, Ikechukwu Jonas Okafor, Omale Ojonugwa, Johnson Jide, Raji Abdul, Arabi Hamza Yakubu, Paragon, Keston Balogun, Aquanuki Chris, Omosefe Inogieru, Ifi Christine Achi, Uduak Etuk, Rubani Nakushbandi, Adnork Global Inn, Dorothy Mulenga Shimakumba, Julian Shupman, Legend of God, Concerned Pharmacy, Emeri Chinedu, Priska, Abel Daria, Usman Safiyanu, SMB Designs, Emmanuel Josiah, Endurance, Muhammad Zulkarnain. Thank you guys for supporting.